All right, on this episode of Bouts Talking Bouts, happy to be talking to an individual with a tilt going in Bellator 232. It's happening October 26th. We got a lightweight fight. Chris Lencioni going to be taking on Robin van Roosmalen, and I have Robin on the show today. How's your day going so far there, Robin?
Everything's going perfect. The little training, the little eye exams, and now we're here.
That's awesome. Who are the guys you're getting in that regular training with and stuff like that ahead of this particular fight here? Like, who are some of the regular sparring partners and guys you're putting in that work with?
Can you say that again, please?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just wondering who like your regular sparring partners are.
My regular sparring partners are my good friend Sean Soriano, Gilbert Burns, Michael Johnson, Jason Jackson, guys like that, all around guys.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds like a great group of guys there and everything like that. And you're heading into a fight that looks pretty intriguing on paper for me. And I'm kind of curious what your thoughts on this fight are, because I mean, you got a guy who's an American top team Portland standout. He seems to have like a pretty strong jiu-jitsu game in certain ways. I'm kind of wondering, like, with you having the kickboxing background and stuff like that, but also I saw you're a black belt in judo, so you definitely have a grappling foundation for sure. Is there an intriguing aspect to this fight for you where you can show off maybe some of your submission grappling sort of stuff, or do you not really see the fight through that kind of lens so much?
No, I'm not. I don't want to prove anything. I just want to finish my fight as soon as possible, and I don't really care where it is or how it is, bro.
No, you got to have that.
So why not? Why should I? Excuse me?
Yeah, no, you got to have that mentality. I get what you're saying. Better to get out early than not, for sure. But yeah, heading into a big fight and everything, I'm wondering, like, if you are the kind of guy who watches like a fair bit of tape on your opponent, or do you more so focus on your individual efforts and kind of let your trainers and stuff like that kind of check out footage on opponents?
Nah, I didn't watch any of his fights, to be honest. I would let my coaches watch the fight, and they let me adjust little things, but I'm just focusing on me. So I'm a guy who adjusts in the fight and adjusts in the way I feel things. If I'm going to focus too much on him, I'm going to adjust to him, and I don't want that.
Yeah, for sure. Got to focus on your own efforts. But to the point of focusing on your own efforts, I mean, I'm wondering, obviously, this fight being an MMA fight, but Bellator also has their kickboxing brand, and you've got a decorated background as, glory featherweight and lightweight champion. I'm wondering, are you looking to take some kickboxing bouts and some MMA bouts while with Bellator, or are you focused solely on just mixed martial arts?
No, right now I'm just focused on MMA. But if they come in the future with a good one fight off or what, anything, something special, then I might take it and think about it. But for now, I'm just focusing on MMA.
Yeah, and you're getting ready to, make your Bellator debut here and everything like that. Why did Bellator seem like a good fit for you to continue your MMA journey with? Because I noticed you had some fights in 2017 and then kind of resumed some kickboxing stuff after that. So why was signing with Bellator the perfect fit for you?
I think because it's a nice organization who really takes care of the fighters, and they got nice shows. I think the level of that is one of the best in the world, so why not?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I was seeing in the initial tweet Scott Coker put out with your signing with the promotion, he seemed kind of like he was alluding to you being part of the featherweight Grand Prix or some sort of like Grand Prix structure. Is something like that something that would interest you at some point? And was that ever discussed for you to be part of the Grand Prix or anything like that?
Yeah, it has been discussed, but I like the way we do it now, just with the single fight. Because my last MMA fight was 2017, and like I said, it's a whole different game. So if I wanted to go in the Grand Prix or whatever, I wanted to have at least a little fights before, just to get the feeling and everything. But maybe next year or whatever. Right now, I'm happy with how this goes, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man, for sure. And I was also noticing in doing some of my research that your father, William van Roosmalen, was listed as someone who had like experience in some great organizations like, Pride Fighting Championship and stuff like that. And I also noticed that, Bellator has like a great relationship with RIZIN, and they've got that big event in Japan coming up. I'm wondering, like, is that an express career goal you have at any point to want to maybe compete in Japan, like as part of the Bellator roster, both I guess as an individual goal and as a way of like honoring your dad's career in some way?
Not really. Right now, I'm just focused on my own career. Just wanna do best in for my own career. So, if Bellator wants to let me fight in the RIZIN mix, I'm cool with that. But then it's just for me.
Yeah, no, I just thought it'd be like a neat kind of connection. Like, oh yeah, my dad fought in Japan years ago. I'm kind of out fighting there now, but
I don't. No, I don't really think about that, to be honest.
no, you got to focus on your own efforts, man. I get what you're saying there. I guess I was getting hyped up because I saw you retweeted a little while ago an idea of you fighting, Andy Sauer in an MMA fight in RIZIN, and that kind of got the cogs in my brain moving a little bit. So just kind of thought to ask.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, for sure, man. And this is a fight I'm definitely really excited for, and I think a lot of other people are as well. But you've been great with your time as well. I'm curious if there's anything you'd like to put out there as a parting thought as we're wrapping things up here, though.
Can you say that again, please?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm just wondering if there's anything you'd like to add as a parting thought as we're wrapping up here.
Not really. I'm just thankful for my team and my coaches. They put a lot of effort in me to let this camp. So yeah, I want to thank them. That's really all.
No, it's awesome, man. Good to show that appreciation, and I think people are going to appreciate this fight at Bellator 232, and people can check that out October 26th. We've got Chris Lencioni taking on Robin van Roosmalen, and just really appreciate all the time and insights, Robin. Best of luck with the rest of training and everything, and also hope you enjoy the rest of your day too, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.